Hello again. Day 2 of Storm Dara, and not much to report at all. Look at the sky, lovely. It's quite nice today, to be fair. Only problem is a bit windy still. Anyway, so pulley step direction, let's see what's going on. Would have been rude not to film that train leaving. Lovely. So no real firm plans today. Just going to head in the pulley steps direction on my usual route. See what's going on over there. Check out the Backbeach. See if there's been any damage. I think it's probably going to be quite windy down there. So if it is, I'll do what I was going to do yesterday, which is just to film, not say anything, and then turn the volume right down. I think my son is coming round later. I'm not 100% sure, simply because the grandson's been a bit poorly. And well, he can't sort of speak to say what's wrong with him. We don't want to bring him over or have him come over and he passes anything nasty on to his nan. And it's also on the much cooler side today as well. The wind, breeze, cold, chill factor not counted. It's about, well, it's supposed to feel like about 3 degrees, I think. So it's a bit of a change from the usual 10. Hopefully my hands don't get too cold. Still standing. And don't forget, we've got that lovely model village in there, in behind those blue doors that we saw the other day. So if you're a pub person and you're out and about in the evening, or even the late afternoon, I suppose, pop in and see it. It's fantastic. Roadworks have moved round to here now. We've got the wind down here. I'll film again at pulley steps. Whee! Pulley steps. How windy is it going to be? Am I going to get blown away? No, that's not too bad. Excellent. Right into the sun, so I won't make a meal of the shooting this bit. Tide's very high, very little of the salty visible, tiny little bit there, right in the centre. Let's go and see if we can see any swans. But trains first. And look at that, a river chicken, 2 river chickens. Excellent. Let's go and give them some breakfast. I'm sure they'll like that. Hello guys. You like that, don't you? Want some more? There we go, all gone. See you next time. That was nice. And a train to celebrate the swans getting fed. Just see around the corner, there is a boat in at the docks, a ship, but we'll have to get that from the other angle because I can't get far enough down the ramp there to shoot back up. Right, check in on Alan's boat. Hopefully it's okay. Let's see. Still there, mate, still there. Get close up for you. There we go, safe and sound. Just a little bit of water in it. There we go, another got off lightly from Storm Dara. my channel flag symbol is looking a bit worse for wear. But aside from that, I'm looking pretty normal down here. We've got two, not one, ships in at the docks. For Tom, and something else I can't see with my naked eye. Just 5 times zoom today. There's the first one, and there's the second one that I saw the post off or the mast off from Polly Steps when I was just about there. I'm filming right into the sun now, unfortunately. Not much I can do about that really, except for filming the opposite direction when I get up there. There we go. That's not a terrible look, is it? Everything seems to be in place. No damage to report. Excellent. I've even just taken the wind blocker off for a moment. Goes to show how calm it is down here. I really expect to be blown away. Perhaps I'll get blown away when I get up to the front. Yeah, it's nice and calm, at least here anyway. So if you did choose to rent one of these buildings here as an Airbnb, even if it's a storm, you know you're going to be fairly safe from the winds. Saw an announcement this morning that the ferry is closed today until next Wednesday. Then it reopens again as normal. Good to know. We'll try and do a shoot over the shoulder and another ferry trip before Christmas. Pam's old cottage, of course. Hello, Pam. Smashing. A little bit more breeze along here, so I've whopped the wind blocker back on. Shall we have one of Carol's 1950s pictures? Why not? Here's the ferry, round about here. As you can see, the old Salty, the huge great big sandbank in the middle of the river, is very visible. The docks have yet to be built up, but you can see the houses in the background, much the same. There we go. Thanks for that lovely picture of the ferry. Smashing, Carol. What about a pic of Carol and her mum getting off of the ferry? Indeed, why not? Here we go, here's another one. Lovely. 1950s again. Probably taken on the same day, to be fair. Excellent. Again, thanks so much, Carol. And if anyone else has got any pictures like that, please send them in. I'll show them on the channel. So there we are, that's the first boat I've seen looks a bit worse from wear for the storm. That's just up here by the passerelle, and the only other one I can see in any difficulty, just up there, he's decided to float upside down. I think there's someone sunk behind him as well. But if that's it, four boats for the storm, it's not too bad, is it? And I say they only got underneath, so I'm sure they'll clean up okay. Excellent. That flag has also suffered a bit of a trauma, but again, not too bad. Not too bad. It's our lifeboat station. And I think that completes the check-in on the far side of Timoth for any damage. Nothing to report, as you can see. So all good. Start making my way back round now. Get up home for my son. Windy blows. I'll get off the main seafront. I've spotted a new casualty. Have to get into position while the dinosaur over there is still sleeping. He's now in two parts. But the one I'm thinking of to tell you is the one over there. He appears to have lost his neck. That's where it should be. That's where it is. Oh dear. I won't try and name a dinosaur. If I was 9 years old, I'd name all of them twice. But not so much these days. Can't remember them. You know, this is the location of the tables that are formerly known as Captain's tables outside of Venus, which are now currently known as the missing tables or Schrodinger's tables, as they may or may not return. However, I have an answer. I have thorough investigative journalism, leaving no stone unturned. I've really dug deep and sent them a message on Facebook, and I said, "Are they coming back?" Here's their response. So yay! Pretty soon the tables will be back in the spring. It'll be no time at all. Lovely. With that wonderful piece of good news ringing in our ears, I'll start making my way back up home now. Christmas on stage. Lovely. And the view, to be fair, never hear a bad thing about it in there. Only good stuff. Someone just tooted and waved at me from a car. Well, I wasn't filming, so I didn't catch them. But hello anyway, if you're watching this now and it was you, thanks for that. And it's only fair to mention that since I said, not that it had anything to do with me, but since I last mentioned it, I said there's only lights on the tree. They used to have the bushes lit up. Someone has since added lights along the railings there. Just the railings either side, but better than nothing. Better than nothing. He's moving. He was moving. Just off the camera there. Toot, toot, toot. Someone daring to be in the road. Must be in a rush. Something's going on. Who knows? Trade winds. If you go in there later, picking up my Sunday lunch from Mum. She loves that. Well, overall, not a terrible day. Not as windy as I thought it was going to be. And not quite as cold. So I'm quite pleased with that. And tomorrow morning, got to take the car in for its MOT. So, not so much of being up early, but it's a bit of a disruption to our normal routine. And we'll take it from there. See you tomorrow morning, hopefully, when I drop off the car. Take care. Thanks for joining me. Bye.